Now we will discuss planes of pelvis. True pelvis is situated below the pelvic brim and has obstetric importance. To classify pelvic types, it is divided into four imaginary planes at different levels. These imaginary planes lie as: first plane is plane of pelvic inlet, second plane plane of mid cavity or plane of greatest pelvic dimension. Third plane is plane of obstetric outlet or plane of least pelvic dimensions. Fourth plane is plane of anatomical outlet, and these all planes are shown in figures. These planes of pelvis are important for a variety of reasons, including: first is separating the abdominal and pelvic cavities. The oblique plane of pelvic inlet is an imaginary boundary between the abdominal and pelvic cavities. It also marks the difference between the greater pelvis and lesser pelvis. Pelvic inlet is different in males and females, with males having a narrow, heart shaped inlet and females having a rounded or oval inlet. Second important role of plane of pelvis is structure stability. Pelvic inlet provides attachment points for muscles and ligaments, which contribute to structure stability of pelvis. Third important role of plane of pelvis is in childbirth. Pelvis is vital for both locomotion and childbirth, which creates a conflict between the need for a wide birth canal and efficient locomotion. Female pelvis is adopted to allow the passage of a newborn's head during childbirth. The size of these planes must match the size of a newborn's skull to allow for a vaginal birth. Now we will discuss details of each plane separately. This slide shows the plane of pelvic inlet. As pelvic inlet is the pelvic brim of the pelvis, and true pelvis lies below the pelvic inlet. First image shows the measurement of true pelvis. True pelvis is shallow in front and it is bounded interiorly by pubic symphysis and measures about 4 cm. And true pelvis deep posteriorly and it is formed by sacrum and coccyx and measures 11.5 cm. Plane of pelvic inlet is an imaginary flat surface which is bounded by bony points. Interiorly, it is bounded by upper border of pubic symphysis and posteriorly, plane of pelvic inlet is bounded by bony part that is tip of sacral promontory. This imaginary line of plane of pelvic inlet is passing with the boundaries of pelvic brim and makes an angle of inclination with the horizon that is 55 degree. Second image is self-explanatory for the boundaries of each plane of pelvis. This line shows plane of mid cavity or plane of greatest pelvic dimensions. Plane of mid cavity passes between the middle of posterior surface of symphysis pubis anteriorly and junction of second and third sacral vertebra posteriorly. Laterally, it passes to the center of the acetabulum and upper part of the greater sciatic notch. It is round plane with a diameter of 12.5 cm. This slide shows plane of least pelvic dimensions or plane of mid pelvis. This plane also called narrowest plane of pelvis. It is bounded interiorly by the lower border of pubic symphysis, posteriorly to the tip of sacrum and laterally to the ischial spines. All these boundaries are shown in the figure and all these figures are self-explanatory for the boundaries of each plane. This slide shows plane of anatomical outlet and obstetric outlet. Anatomical outlet and obstetric outlet are shown in figure and their boundaries are also mentioned. Anterior boundary of the anatomical outlet is lower border of pubic symphysis and posterior boundary is tip of coccyx. Lateral boundary of the anatomical outlet is ischial tuberosity. What is obstetric outlet? Obstetric outlet is a space that exists between the plane of anatomical outlet below and plane of least pelvic dimension above. This is called obstetric outlet as shown in figure. This slide shows two triangular planes of anatomical outlet and diameters of triangular planes of anatomical outlet. Plane of anatomical outlet passes with the boundaries of anatomical outlet and consists of two triangular planes with one base which is bituberous diameter. These two triangular planes are, one is anterior sagittal plane and second is posterior sagittal plane. The apex of the anterior sagittal plane is at the lower border of pubic symphysis and the apex of the posterior sagittal plane is at the tip of coccyx. Now we measure diameters with plane of anatomical outlet. Anterior sagittal diameter is 6 to 7 cm and we measure this diameter from lower border of pubic symphysis to the center of bituberous diameter as shown in the figure. And posterior sagittal diameter is 7.5 to 10 cm and we measure this diameter from the tip of sacrum to the center of bituberous diameter as shown in the figure. Next we will discuss pelvic axis.